Good morning. Welcome to Mind Pilot. This is Dr. Jana Price-Sharps. I'm a licensed psychologist and I work with first responders. So this morning we're going to talk about the importance of self-talk. That sounds a little odd, doesn't it? When people think about self-talk, they're not quite sure what is meant by that. But when you think about it, we are always talking to ourselves. Always. It's kind of an ongoing discussion. I need to stop by and get bread at the store. I need to remember to get gas. Oh, I can't forget to call that person tomorrow. That's all self-talk. Now, that kind of self-talk doesn't really evoke strong emotions in people, but there's other kinds of self-talk that really do change how we're feeling, and it changes our mood. And so you have to be very cognizant of your self-talk. So are you saying to yourself, this is going to be a great day? Or are you saying to yourself, oh, this day is going to be horrible. I don't want to deal with this day. Those two statements can drastically change your outlook on the whole day. And it may be changing some of the chemistry that is being released into your system. Remember that our brain is always monitoring everything. Are we safe? Are we not safe? Is this a good situation? Is this a bad situation? Is this situation like another situation we've had before? And so that monitoring also tells the brain what chemicals to release, which neurotransmitters best fit the situation. It tells the brain to activate the sympathetic or the parasympathetic nervous system. The sympathetic nervous system is your fight or flight system. It's going to tell your system to release adrenaline and cortisol, and it's going to give you more energy. It's going to make you run faster, make you stronger, but it also makes your heart beat faster. It also changes mood, and it puts you into fight or flight. If you're a first responder, though, most of the time you're not going to go into flight. You're going to go into fight. So if you get adrenalized suddenly, then you're going to start looking around for where the problem is. Now, if there's no problem, you're going to find a problem. And that's where a lot of relationship issues come into play. And we'll talk about that in a different podcast. But thinking about self-talk, what are you saying to yourself as you go home? What are you saying to yourself as you go into work? What are you saying to yourself about what is happening at work? What are you saying to yourself about the community? Is your monologue with yourself things like, oh, I can't believe this idiot, or what the heck is going on with this person, or this is just stupid? Or is your self-talk about, okay, I'll handle this call. It'll be all right. I'll take care of it. What are you saying to yourself? If you're saying to yourself, these people are idiots, and you're angry, guess what? You're going to release more adrenaline and more cortisol. If you're saying, you know what, it'll be okay, I'll walk through it and get it done. Okay, so that's not going to raise that fight or flight up very much, if at all. So really start managing and monitoring what it is you're saying to yourself. What is it you're saying to yourself about your kids, your spouse or intimate partner? What are you saying to yourself about yourself? If you make a mistake, are you calling yourself stupid, or you go, in the future, I don't think I'll do that again. I'll do something else. Are you saying life is hopeless? Life sucks and then you die? Or are you saying, you know what? I'm going to make my life the best life that I can make it, And all of those different statements have different repercussions in terms of how your brain is feeling. So today, take that step back and really start thinking about, where are you directing your mind? Think about self-talk as inputting information into your CPU. Your CPU is your brain. It's directing everything. If you're giving it the wrong information, it's going to make wrong decisions. So you really have to think about, what am I telling it? Which direction am I pointing it? And am I doing a good job? Because your self-talk is setting your GPS for your CPU. Okay. So if you're setting your GPS in a direction that is nothing but anger and disappointment and frustration, that's where you're going to stay all day. So be careful with that, because you really can change a lot of your life by changing your self-talk, because you're directly discussing things with your brain when you're talking to yourself. And your brain is setting your GPS. So be careful where you're setting your heading today, and really think about what that dialogue is about. I hope you have a wonderful day. Please consider following Mind Pilot and take care of yourself. Thank you for what you do for your country and your community.